Morning. Well, I just saw the thing on Tennessee. It's heartbreaking, and I wanted to do a reading on recovery. And what I got is in the center of it, it's going to be a battle. Okay. We have the tower back there on fire, and just looking at the destruction above it, we have a lot of loss. Underneath of it, there are those that are going to have to leave. Going into it, this is, again, the card of just abuse of power, okay? It was, in other words, nothing you can do against it. Going forward, it's going to take finances. It's a long road to go. I wanted some clarifiers. People are just feeling really tied up mentally tied up when it comes to taking action. In other words, it just feels like it's absolutely overwhelming. People have lost children. One guy had his twin babies ripped out of his arms by the flood, and other one had a child hanging on to the line, washer line, and washed away. It's just really devastating. So underneath of it all, it's going to take a lot of finances, a lot of fortitude, just sticking it out, being willing to do that. There's a lot of heartache that's there. It's going to have to be healed. Juggling, trying to balance stuff, and just turning their back on what's happened and going forward. Okay, being willing to go forward. But we just, really, like one guy said, we just need a lot of Jesus right now for people that have lost children, family members to this flood. And, unfortunately, I wish I could say that that's the last time something like that's going to happen, but we're going to have more and more of these devastating fires, floods, winds, and I'm feeling also, volcanoes in, diverse places, underwater volcanoes, earthquakes. So don't be surprised if we hear a massive tidal wave somewhere. I don't know where it's going to hit, but coming up in future, some sort of tidal wave. And, it's just, and all we can do is, keep having that prayer for people. And this is really a time of testing faith. Okay, really a time of testing faith. And I know that's really difficult during these devastating times, especially when you lose young children to something like this. Your heart just breaks for these people. And knowing that they've lost everything. They've lost children, they lost their home, they lost, and having to start over. A lot of people are going to have to leave the area to restart their lives. So all we can do is hold out the best for these people and, really have compassion for them, for what they're going through at this time. Okay. So thank you for tuning in. I mean, this is not, I wish the reading would have said it's going to be easy breezy, going to rebuild like that, but that's not what I'm getting. And some of these areas, like Louisiana, that get hit time after time after time again, I have a great concern for places like that they just their lives keep getting upended almost every year. with this stuff. I'm going to do, I think while we got the cards, let me pull some cards for Louisiana, because we know they just get hit so hard every year. And with these things amping up, it's been devastating when it's gone through there, but if one of these super things hit, I mean, it's just, I don't even want to think about the destruction that could happen with it. So what about Louisiana? What about Louisiana going forward? I hate to be the person of doom and gloom today. Yeah, in the sense, yeah, that's what I feel. There's going to be a lot more loss of properties, loss of, a lot more people that will be injured, loss of property, loss of all those things. This is above it is, looking at the past, it's been bad enough as it's been. Yeah, going forward, again, they're going to be, again, tied up. It's going to be, the ones were bad before, it's just going to continue to get even worse. So people need to, it's saying that we need to really band together. Okay? People need to band together and understand what's coming. Okay? What's coming? This fight we're having, is against all this destruction that's going to continue to take place. Okay. So what I got for clarifiers, we really need to take strong action, external action, offering, giving what we can give to get a victory, doing what we can do. Underneath of it, this usually is my card for White House, but it's also about, stability where you live. And this one, as you can see, is on a high place. Okay, so we need to be really smarter with where we're having homes and being able to be in a place where it's stable. That's what I'm feeling more from that, rather than, being ready on it, emotionally ready. We need to move things forward, change things, okay? So yeah, we need to start thinking smart and getting a more stable, as much as we can, stabilizing where we're at, or finding a place that's more stable area to be in. Because again, this stuff is not going to go away. It's amping up, and it's going to continue to do that. Yeah, and these just flew out. A lot of loss, so be smart. Be smart. We need to look at these things realistically. There's going to be a lot more destruction, a lot more damage, a lot more difficulty coming up, okay? So be ready for it. And if they are saying evacuate, by all means, please leave, take your, like I've said before, you need to have your little suitcase of the valuables, the things that are most important to you, ready to go. Okay, ready to go. Because one can lose it all in this type of devastation. So we really hold out the best for the people that are just absolutely heartbroken today, and they're just feeling absolutely tied. They don't know which way to turn, and all we can do is put out compassion and hope that they are able to get their lives back together as soon as possible. So thanks for tuning in, love and light, and we'll see you online.